Hello guys, Ali here. How are you doing? Welcome back to another episode of NeoCab. The last episode saw us with a rather peculiar actor in the back of the car. It was really confusing to figure out what the hell that was all about for the first little bit. But there was some explanation, I think. I'm really not sure. Anyway, let's get cracking on with the story. I hated giving my money to Capra. It's literally sleeping with the enemy. And then a weird human beehive and that. At that. Still. The other day was one of the best sleeps I'd had in Los Hoyos, and being haunted by my conscience was better than those Azteca dreams. The kiosk directed me to Elevator 2, Capsule 334. I settled into the capsule. Within seconds, the Athena voice rang in my ears. "Good evening, Lena." What? I didn't remember going to sleep at all. The screen claimed I'd been down for 7 hours. What did they do to me? I felt rested, if a little uneasy. I slipped back into my car, more than a little ashamed. The walk of shame. I felt rested, but a little groggy, like my mind was wrapped in a thin felt, wrapped in a synth felt blanket. At least my field grid was chilled in the green. I checked my phone for another message from Savvy the second I woke up. Nothing. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, we got our rating back up to 4.0. And a new message from Savvy. Brilliant. Lena, are you there? I'm scared. Please let me know as soon as you get this. I'm scared too. Your face is all over the city. I know. They set me up. F-bombing Capra. I need your help. I'm running out of time. Just one more thing and then this will all be over. I stole something. Something big. But it's locked. Encrypted. Oh, how can I help? I got to stay in hiding until we crack these files open. Can you do one thing for me? Wait, why? What's in there? There's evidence on a drive. It'll clear my name. Okay. I can't say more right now. Can you deliver the files to someone who can help, please? Ooh, do I know someone? Do I know someone who can help? Maybe the Germans, right? They're obsessed with, like, AI and computing and stuff, so... I have the perfect person. I've got no idea who it is. Please help me out, game. I met this, like, quantum hacker. Oh, yeah! She can crack anything, apparently. Perfect. Don't say any more here. Can you get to them now? I'll text her ASAP. There we go. You are amazing. Tell her we have 4 terabytes of data, ridiculously strong encryption and no passphrase. Tell her it's life or death that we read these files. When can you get me the files? One sec, I'll tell you. Text me if your friend is for real, then we can finally meet up. Okay. I'll send you a pin. You got this? I got this. I got this. Yep. Amazing. Great. So, step 1. Getting the files is super easy because you already have them. I left them on that field grid I gave you. Oh man, I should be pretty angry at that. Okay. I had to think fast. Please don't be mad. I'll explain everything. Just get here soon. Good luck. Okay. She kind of roped me in, didn't she? Where do I want to go here? Get where soon? She said, I don't have a pin. I do want to go here, so I think we'll go here next, assuming that she doesn't go away. I don't want to waste lots of battery charge going all the way down there. I'd rather get a fare to take me here and then go all the way down here. That's just good business sense, that. Let's talk to the guys who think I'm robots. Or a robot. Klaus got in the car with Marek again. Both of them seem pretty busy with their phones. Silence. Rude? Or did they still think I was a robot? Nice to see you two again. I'm sorry, have we met? I'm the driver you tested for being a robot. Test? For being a robot? I don't follow your meaning. These guys are robots, aren't they? These guys are robots. You must forgive us. Perhaps the language barrier is the villain here. Come on! You said it was this whole system. What did you call for it? What did you call it? The Higgs-Gary. Oh, the Higgs-Gary. Yes, the Higgs-Gary. I do vaguely recall something like this now. Excuse us, we are distracted. We're going to the Capra Embassy. Yes, for our sins. Sins? I decided to let that one go. If it had to do with the Capra, I didn't want to know. Yeah, that rhymed. I just needed to humor them as painlessly as possible. Let's see here. Buy anything interesting? S-bomb, yes. I'm sorry, excuse my language. It's alright. This is an exciting night for me. We are lining up for White Rock. It launches tomorrow evening. Yes, so of course we must waste our day until then sitting on the sidewalk. What's White Rock? Exactly. That is the question. Are you asking sincerely? Yeah. Then I will tell you that it is Capra's codename for a new product. How do you guys know their codenames? They are not secret. Yes, we are not dangerous hackers. Nothing to fear from us. Come on, serious. Too bad a dangerous hacker could come in handy. This is how it works. Capra announces a new product with just a codename. No details, only a date and a teaser line. This one is, it can go further back. Klaus, you don't seem excited. I apologize. If I was unclear about that, then I will endeavour to be more obvious. Our driver has a keen eye. Well, I am a robot after all. This is not an ideal way to spend a day for Klaus. So why are you going? Due to certain unfortunate circumstances, I find myself owing Marek a favour. We cannot speak further of this. Okay then. You came all the way from Germany for a product launch? No, I have 16 years lived in Los Hoyos. I've never even been to Germany. Marek is a Polish name. One of my best friends in high school is called Marek. To this day, probably one of the most intelligent people I've ever met. Silly smart. Oh, sorry. We are used to such things. Let's see. You don't even know what it is you're buying? That sounds dumb. No, nobody knows. Hey guys, look, it's real life loot boxes. This is Capra's way. Everything is a secret. It's deeply cynical, deeply manipulative. Yes, but deeply successful also. Nailed it. But what if the thing sucks? Of course it will. What? But it doesn't matter to them, because they are confident that nobody will ever switch to a Nox. I wonder if EA have played this game and taken some notes. Perhaps that is not the point. I can explain. But imagine that there is a piece of important news. This news could be about the world, or even your life. Everyone you know will be talking about this news. However, you do not know what the news is. It is not important whether the news is good or bad, but you must know it. Do I get it? Yeah, I kind of get that, sort of. That is wonderful. It is a very positive lens through which to examine the world, I think. Also, a little naive. Just a little bit. Let's see here. You really don't mind waiting in line for so long? Did you ever wait in line for something? Yeah, but not a day. What for? Oh. I don't know what a croffle is. There was an ancient Egypt exhibit at the Academy of Sciences, a Pick Leather reunion concert. Okay, I've got no idea what the top and bottom ones are, but I know that ancient Egypt was a thing. And the Academy of Sciences sounds fun, so yay. Gonna go for that. It was when I was a kid. I begged my parents to take me, and they managed to swing the tickets. Barely, but they made it happen. Oh, the ancient Egyptians. Fascinating. So when I was the little golden cat... Sorry. So when I saw the little golden cat keychain as we left through the gift shop, I knew there was no way they could buy it for me. So I stole it. They were very ahead of their time. Not everyone gives them the credit they deserve, but I do. And I immediately got caught by the guard. My dad was so mad. My mom, she was just humiliated. There, you see? You did line up for something. And that experience, did you love it very much? I guess I did. Lena, that's great. Well, I hope you love White Rock. Whatever it is. Thank you, Lena. We pulled up at the Capra embassy. I felt like burning some sage to dispel the dark forces. Oh no! The line was already pretty long. Kids lounged in anchored, heated Capra cars while Capra drones circulated with trays of domestic beer. Move quickly, there is still room, I see it. You can make it. We're going! Marek lunged into one of the empty cars just before a pack of roller teens closed in. Seeing the line of happy, wannabe customers giving up their time and energy, on top of a hefty amount of coin, just to be the biggest Capra devotee. That sounds like an Apple store, just saying. I wondered what else that shiny blue logo could get us to give up. Yeah, 5. No problems with the ride, but driver has stars in her eyes. Friendly and punctual driver. Wait, my rating decreased, but I got 5 stars. How is that possible? And I got some pennies. I'm now in the Steve. Okay, let's see if she's still available for needing a pickup. Yes, she is. Excellent. How much is it? Oh, that's really expensive. Can I go here? Yeah, I'm gonna go here. Una Sinclair. Let's talk to Una. See if we can get her to crack open these files for us. Hello, Lena. Old friend, loyal driver. Why, hello, Una darling. How's reality? Slightly better. I've been setting people up on blind dates. How have they worked out? I've received reports of 2 thrown drinks and 1 near fist fight. So yes. Thanks for agreeing to meet me on such short notice. Sorry if I sounded a bit frantic. Certainly entropic. I'm curious to say the least. In truth, I hoped I might see you again. You seem to make a timeline more interesting rather than less. Thanks. But you need a passphrase. Yes. Let's see here. Badly, my friend says it's life or death. Might as well be honest and open with the woman. Somehow it always is. Okay, so have you ever seen one of these bracelets before? Oh dear, yes. Very on trend, Lena. Feels good, is it? Feels grid. Feel grid, sorry. That's right. Hot new social startup recently acquired by Capra for some obscene sum. Full access to blood data, terrible privacy policy. I wouldn't get within 10 nanometers of it. I wasn't exactly informed about any of that. It was a gift. I didn't know Capra owned them. It just sounded fun to know something new about myself and maybe share it, right? I'm not trying to scold you. Just take this as a reminder that all new technology is a meeting at a crossroads, a bargain. And you're sure to get something out of it, some new insight, some power, but... well, you know the story. What deal did we make this time? It's not my deal. I don't even know the details yet, and that might be for the best. I felt my heart skip a beat. A flash of instinct that whatever Savvy was doing could get me into a world of trouble. Maybe Una knew I'd be wearing stolen tech the entire time. Maybe she had sensed it. I just know there are encrypted files stashed away in the bracelet. Can you take a look? I already am. Oh, wow, these things are secure. This FieldGrid wireless protocol is amateurish at best, a total pushover. Now this file doesn't belong... Charlie_Elliot.dat. Oh, wait, that's that Charlie guy who gave us grief and then made up for it later. Charlie? That makes a ton of sense. Una stared into her hollow space, murmuring to herself. Yes, this file is something else. Military-grade quantum encryption enforced by underlying medium. To attempt to read this without the passphrase would be to destroy its contents. You know, it's just light inside your little bangle. A tangle of photons twisted up tighter than you can imagine. A tiny hall of mirrors. But there's information in there too, right? Light is information, my dear. The rawest, juiciest kind of information. What are they teaching you in school these days? How can you read it? Easily. Ah, a little wink there. See that? Una. You're a champ. So you can just break into it? Oh dear, no. Impossible. Thankfully, I won't have to decrypt it. Huh? Don't worry. What I mean is I'm going to open this the easy way, using its passphrase. Ha. We don't know the passphrase. Let me ask you something. If you had an infinite amount of time, how would you obtain the passphrase? Interrogate Charlie until he gave it up. That would be one way to do it. Let's say Charlie is dead. What? Interrogation is off the table. If you had an infinite pardon me. If you had an infinite amount of time, how would you obtain the passphrase? Just keep guessing? Exactly right. My dear, you have the knack for quantum statistics. But we don't have an infinite amount of time, do we? The amount of time we have is extremely non-infinite. To speed things along, I'll try every passphrase at once. Using... math? No, it's much more muscular than that. I still don't understand. There's a way of making the worlds, I should say, go a bit fuzzy. It takes quite a lot of practice, but Una's eyes went glassy. Ah, there they are. If she was doing some sort of deep quantum computation, it didn't look like much. In fact, it just looked like a bored passenger staring out the window. Quiet! I'm working! I didn't say anything. You did in another timeline, very close to this one. Shh! I had never been scolded for something an alternate version of me had done. It felt unfair, but also sort of awesome. Sort of awesome. Maybe it was my imagination, but a chill seemed to settle in the car. Una was deep inside herself. Not like that. Or outside herself. Ranging through other worlds, farther and farther from this one. Trying a different passphrase in each one? Are you okay? Una emerged from her trance. Well. Lucky us. That only took a few quadrillion attempts. Did you get the passphrase? Oh yes. I got it. That's amazing. Ah, I failed so many times. 5 quadrillion attempts and change. It takes a lot out of you. Huh. So what's the passphrase? The passphrase is, well, it's a bit melodramatic. They usually are. It's Pilgrims crossed airless Saharas. Pilgrims crossed airless Saharas. All lowercase with spaces. Better write that down in your journal, my dear. Just like that. I had it. What exactly are you going to do with this passphrase? Help a friend. Is that all? What do you mean, all? In the nearby timelines, I saw the possibility for a bit more. Excitement. And I like excitement. You mean you like the chaos? You say that like it's a bad thing. Well, you know how this works. You're in my debt now. I know I am. Good. Who knows, maybe I'll need a getaway driver. You know my rates. I thought we were I was a joke. Oh, come on, it was a joke. Are we? In some timelines. I saw them. If that's all, then we're right up here, dear. I hope I see you again. I wouldn't mind learning more about how you do what you do. How you see things, you see. Una regarded me silently for a moment. She has one blue eye and one brown eye, I just noticed that. Be careful what you ask for. And then, when all this is settled, come see me. Una scooched a bit, as if going to leave, but then instead, she spoke. My dear, there's something I need to tell you. I sat here, scouring all those timelines, and everything changed all around us. In one, a meteor crashed into Los Hoyos. In another, a giant mutant worm rose up from below. A meteor? Those weren't even the most unusual events, but through it all there was a second phrase that seemed almost to match. This phrase wouldn't decrypt the drive you gave me, but felt somehow entangled with its fate. Does the phrase "trust fund maggots" mean anything to you? Haha, yes it does. How? I can't say more than that. I've seen what happens if I do. But perhaps I can say, your emotions are not your own. What does that even mean? No, that's all I can say. Goodbye, Alina. Una swept out of the car. She didn't zig and zag randomly like before, but walked briskly in a straight line. Getting away fast. I had the passphrase. It was time to see Savvy. Running out of charge. Five stars. My favourite of all adjacent Lenas. Nice. Thank you very much. I need some energy. It was well after midnight and I'd met my ride quota. I checked my field grid. Yellow. I needed to find out what was going on with Savvy. I needed to help her, if I could. I had what Savvy asked for. It was time to find out what this was all about. Yes, yes indeed. Have a look at the journal here. Pilgrims crossed airless Saharas. Let's see. How far away? That's quite expensive. That's more expensive. I don't really have a choice. We're going to go here and charge up our car. Yikes, a little low. And I didn't... A little low when I didn't know when I'd be able... What? A little low when I didn't know when I'd be able to charge up again. It would cost me $1.37 per bar. A little steep, but here I was. Full charge. Let's do it. Alrighty. And you know what? I think we will do another job. Savvy's location's way up there, though. Well, I guess we should head up there. Aganon. How cheap is that? Oh, that was super cheap. Okay, to Savvy's location we go.